Welcome to the debate.
Today we're analyzing two compelling but fundamentally opposed strategic blueprints for commercial success in central London.
Exactly. They're drawn directly from office space listings provided by Compare the Offices. And these listings, one in Mayfair, one in Old Street, they really force us to confront a defining question for businesses today. Where does strategic value truly reside?
Right, so the central debate is whether a business achieves, greater, more enduring success by investing the significant premium for the historical prestige and geographical connectivity of a prime Mayfair location, or
Or whether the superior move is to prioritize cutting-edge operational infrastructure and explicit cost efficiency offered by the design-led Old Street district. I'll be arguing that the enduring value, the brand equity, and the unparalleled market access that come with the Mayfair location fundamentally justify its higher cost. It provides the most robust strategic foundation for almost any enterprise.
And I come at it from a different angle. I believe the material demonstrates that the Old Street listing provides a superior operationally sound investment. It prioritizes the actual needs of a modern workforce, offering demonstrable infrastructure while minimizing cost, which makes it the truly strategic choice for scalability.
Okay, well, the core thesis of my position is that the Bolton Street Mayfair listing provides a strategic advantage that no modern amenity, however fast or flashy, can truly replicate. And that is locational scarcity and irreplaceable brand equity. This is precisely why it commands a £450 per calendar month price point. A 28% premium over its competitor.
It's a big jump.
It's narrative. We aren't just buying square footage. We are buying into a historical legacy. The listing proudly notes it was once the home of Winston Churchill. Now, that single anecdote is more than a historical footnote. It is instant, high-value marketing. It's a signifier of gravitas and stability that immediately lends confidence to clients and recruits alike. That address is a commercial asset in itself. And furthermore, let's look beyond the prestige and focus on hard logistics. The locational analysis confirms its tactical dominance. The Mayfair property offers excellent links to 4 major underground stations: Piccadilly Circus, Bond Street, Oxford Circus, and Green Park. This density of access to key lines is just unmatched across central London, offering superior logistical efficiency for staff and, more importantly, for high-value clients who demand rapid, easy transit. For businesses relying on networking, the investment in status and this core transit hub simply outweighs the presence of internal creature comforts.
Okay, that's a compelling argument, I'll grant you, centered on the idea that external perception dictates value. But have you considered the actual utility and immediate operational requirements for a modern business trying to scale? My core thesis is that the Brunswick Place, the Old Street location, offers a far superior return on investment by prioritizing operational necessities and transparently maximizing features while minimizing expenditure. And that's evidenced by its much lower £350 per calendar month price.
But what are you really getting?
Well, the Old Street property isn't selling historical plaques. It is offering concrete, essential infrastructure that ensures operational readiness from day one. I'm talking about 1 GB internet speed, air conditioning, shower facilities, bike storage, and a roof terrace. Significantly, these features are entirely absent from the Mayfair listing. The provider even explicitly supports my argument on value by stating their goal is to help companies achieve success somewhere better for less by proactively managing build works in-house. This is a sustainable, design-led approach focused on optimization. They are selling efficiency and transparency, not just a low price. And this focus is highly strategic. It's located in the heart of London's tech district, and it's specifically sized as an ideal headquarters for companies seeking space for 25 to 100 desks.
This demonstrates a deliberate, strategic fit for scalable growth in a vibrant, synergistic area. It targets a group that relies fundamentally on the infrastructure Mayfair neglects. So this brings us directly to the cost disparity, which is the most tangible difference. We have to address this £100 per month gap. Is that 28% premium solely buying the historical name Mayfair and the Churchill connection? Or is there a genuine justifiable return for that money given that the lower-priced Old Street option includes what I would argue are essentials like air conditioning and gigabit internet.
Well, I'm sorry, but I just don't buy that the cost difference is justified. The Old Street provider is practicing genuine value engineering, optimizing systems to reduce long-term costs without sacrificing quality. They deliver high-end quality workspaces because they control the build-out. Conversely, the Mayfair listing seems to be selling an outdated notion of prestige that necessitates compromise on functionality simply to protect the premium price.
I see why you would focus on the raw feature list, which is, yes, compelling on paper, but I think you are fundamentally misunderstanding the nature of commercial value in this part of London. The value of the Mayfair location is certainly not cosmetic. It is rooted in locational scarcity and, liquidity. That £100 premium is paying for something often referred to in real estate circles as an address as currency.
Address as currency?
Yes. What that means is that the W1J postcode acts as instant collateral. For high-end client-facing businesses, think private equity, hedge funds, luxury consultancies, the address is part of the product. It lends immediate credibility. It makes client acquisition and talent retention easier. Furthermore, if you sign a 5-year lease and your business pivots, the universality and inherent prestige of Mayfair means you can sublease that space almost instantly at a secure market rate. The investment is robust and flexible. You are paying for the ability to cater to any business, from small startups seeking exclusivity to large companies seeking a statement headquarters. That's a flexibility the Old Street listing, confined conceptually to the tech district, simply can't offer. The sparse features in Mayfair are, I think, deliberate. They are sufficient for a prestigious address where the focus is external perception, not internal luxury.
But that premise, that prestige inherently mandates functional compromise, is a significant risk for any scaling business in 2025. If the address is currency, why are they selling an empty wallet? If my business needs 1 GB internet and a controlled climate to function optimally, which is the base expectation for many sectors today, and I can save 28% while getting it, why would I sacrifice efficiency for a postcode?
Well, it depends on your...
The Old Street listing explicitly markets itself as providing amazing design-led and high-end quality workspaces at an unbeatable price. They are offering prestige defined by modern standards: air quality, digital speed, and amenity. They're directly challenging the notion that quality must be tied to historical legacy. You're assuming the market segment that defines quality by Churchill's old address is larger than the market segment that defines quality by operational excellence. I contend the latter is the growth market.
Okay, let's move on to the major operational fault line then. Connectivity versus infrastructure readiness. I will readily concede that the Mayfair location's transit access is superb. 4 major tube stations: Piccadilly Circus, Bond Street, Oxford Circus, Green Park. That is a competitive necessity for certain legal, finance, or corporate advisory sectors. That is a hard logistical advantage.
Right, but that's a very specific use case. While external connectivity is vital for a mobile sales force, the Old Street space is optimized for the needs of the internal workforce and headquarters operations. For a tech district headquarters of 25 to 100 desks, which factor drives daily productivity more? Walking distance to 4 tube lines or reliable essential infrastructure? A 1 gigabit internet speed is not a luxury for a tech-focused company. It is the fundamental infrastructure upon which their entire business runs. The cost of just a few hours of downtime would quickly negate that £100 a month saving. Moreover, elements like shower facilities and secure bike storage support a modern, health-conscious workforce that the Mayfair listing entirely overlooks by focusing purely on reception and tea points. Mayfair is selling convenience for the client coming in. Old Street is selling optimization for the employee working there. And this distinction highlights a core conceptual difference in their target markets. The core strategic difference comes down to focus. The Old Street description is highly focused. It is in the vibrant tech district and is optimally sized for a scaling headquarters of 25 to 100 desks. This specialization isn't a limitation. It's an advantage. It suggests an optimized environment for growth within its specific sector, creating synergy. A business placing its HQ in a place defined by its culture is strategically leveraging its location.
I'm not convinced that specialization offers a better strategic foundation than flexibility. Mayfair's strength is its lack of specialization, its universal appeal. It targets a broad spectrum, small startups to larger companies, meaning its prestige and location are appealing across sectors, be it luxury goods, corporate law, or even a nascent fintech operation that needs a blue-chip address for client optics. If a business decides to pivot, perhaps the tech market cools. The Mayfair address retains its market value regardless of the new sector. It is sector-agnostic security. Furthermore, the Mayfair offering of private office space might actually appeal more to smaller businesses seeking guaranteed exclusivity than the Old Street offering of 3 self-contained floors, which fits a larger, more integrated operational requirement.
But the provision of 3 self-contained floors makes the Old Street space an ideal headquarters precisely for a company in that specified growth range. That specificity means the space is custom designed for co-locating an entire growing enterprise, maximizing internal communication and culture in an area known for synergy. Conversely, Mayfair's universal appeal is a genuine double-edged sword. It suggests a generic, somewhat dated fit that may satisfy everyone but optimize no one, especially when lacking basic operational infrastructure that is now considered standard. You are paying a premium to enter a market that may not actually cater to your day-to-day requirements, which seems like a high-risk gamble on status.
The longevity and inherent value of a prime, historic Mayfair location, however, remains impervious to operational fads. If you are committing to a long-term lease, the enduring established value of W1J, backed by unparalleled underground access, represents a sound, liquid investment that transcends temporary trends in infrastructure. It is suitable for any business aiming for recognized status and stability, providing a strategic defense against market volatility that infrastructure alone cannot offer.
And I would argue the Old Street space is far more impervious to modern market fluctuations precisely because it prioritizes the non-negotiable needs of the workforce of today and tomorrow. The demand for operational efficiency and modern staff amenities, from dedicated bike storage to high-speed fiber, is only increasing. For a business focused on pragmatic scaling, the transparent value and superior infrastructure provided by the 350-pound Old Street property, strategically positioned in the tech hub, offers a far more financially sound and defensible strategic investment. You are paying for engineered solutions, not just historical reputation.
Ultimately, these two competing listings serve as a powerful reflection of the divergent paths London office real estate is currently taking. They illuminate two fundamentally different definitions of quality workspace.
Indeed. Mayfair defines quality through history, scarcity, and external market perception, a choice suitable for businesses where the address itself is a core piece of the marketing strategy. Old Street defines quality through practical utility, modern design, and optimized operational efficiency, a choice best suited for businesses where internal functionality and staff experience are the primary drivers of success. The data clearly shows the tension between investing in enduring prestige versus investing in functional infrastructure and financial pragmatism, leaving the strategic decision entirely to the specific business's priorities and its core market.